Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation. This is Heroes Hour, a strategy RPG where you amass an army. I'm excited to check it out. I don't know a ton about this. There is a free demo on itch.io. You can buy it on itch.io for $10, and it's going to be coming out on Steam eventually. I don't know when. So, let's get in. Let's check out the tutorial. You can move your hero around the map by pressing right-click where you want to go. Your hero can interact with objects on the map. Go and pick up the pile of gold just to the north. First thing I am noticing is the UI is small. I think I noticed a way to increase that, though. All right, gold is the most important resource in the game. It is used to build up towns, increase the size of armies. Now make your hero go to the campfire over to the east/right. Yeah, that is not going to be able to be read by you guys, 100%. Let's see here. Let's see what that looks like. It's certainly better, but you know what? For the sake of the video, what does this look like? All right, Camp of Settlers, which will supply your hero with gold and speed to move further. I will say it's probably going to be easier to read for me normally. Your hero can only move so far each day, but that campfire has allowed you to move 4 extra steps. Use them to travel northwards. As you do travel, more of the map will be revealed. You'll find a sawmill with the zombies protecting it. Okay. So is this that's our army right there. So can we move a couple spaces? We don't have to move all of them. No path found. Now that you can move no further, you need to end your turn. Do this by clicking the button below. Ending your turn lets the enemy players take their turn, and then a new day starts. The enemies play the game much the same way you do. Alrighty. Each day, your hero has their movement points refilled. You also gain resources daily from certain buildings, like the sawmill up there. The zombies are defending it, but you can attack them by moving towards them. Notice how the path turns red when approaching a fight. Okay, before battle starts, you move ahead. Wait, you can move about your regiments, which are marked by banners. You have 2 different units. Goblin gunners attack from a range, while gargoyles are fast melee units. Click start battle to let the battle ensue. Oh, we could just like straight up drag and drop them anywhere. So the goblin gunners attack from range. Gargoyles are melee. Sure. What about my hero? Yeah, sure. Whoa! During battles, the units will fight automatically, so will your hero too. You can click and drag in order to tell units to move, but you don't have to. Often your units will do fine on their own. Okay. So we got our some auto battling mechanics there. We can switch between attack and defending orders. Okay, what was that? Now the zombies have been defeated, you can pick up the resources. Wood is useful for constructing buildings. You should also claim the sawmill by moving your hero to touch the gray flag. As long as you control the sawmill, it gives you 2 woods every day that passes. Right. Ooh, your apprentice is now level 2. Aethermancy. The hero gains a special resource named Ether after every battle. The resource can be used with the Ether Forge to create new units, spells, or other effects. Water spell increases effects of water spell. I mean, can we pick anything? Sure, we'll just go with that one there. All right. So, do we have to go here to pick up the wood? Is that true? Unowned. There we go. Once captured, gives 2 wood each day. Owned by the Crimson Arcane. You lose army units in battles, so you should get reinforcements before you go into battle again. Move on to the east where you find a town. Take control of it. You can pick up any stray resources on your way there. Okay. There's a little bit of a tussle. Let's do it. I mean, you know, I know what it said. I'm going to assume that my hero is going to be pretty solid. Oh, look at him go. Look at him go! Oh, man. Look at the gargoyles. They're picking them up. They're picking up the guys and dropping them. Uh-oh. You know what? I should have listened to you more, game. That was a little bit of a massacre. We lost 4 gargoyles. I guess it could have been worse. All right. We got the Crimson Cape. Crystal. And we have to end our turn to get more gold. Okay. All right. What about like oops. What about like our inventory or something? Did we get that cape? Like, my question is, did we just put that cape on, or trying to press anything I can do to reveal it? Rehnolim. Now that you control this town, you can create more goblin gunners for your army in the right side panel. If your hero is visiting the town, the units automatically go to their army. You can also drag units between the town and garrison. Wait, between the town garrison and the hero's army. Okay. Is this the only one we can get? Build. Whoa. Allows you to recruit new heroes. New heroes? Unlocks 4 spells. You own this building. Can be built. Faction-specific mechanics gives all heroes a 0 mana spell with extra power whenever cast. The spell changes to a random another one. What? Upgrade Goblin Gunner into Goblin Guards. Can be built. Create gargoyles. Yes. Hall of Shaping. Can we get this? Don't have enough. I don't think we have enough of the ore. Yep. We have actually, yeah, because we have none. I thought it said our daily income is 0. How much? We have 20. Why weren't we able to build that other thing? Maybe it's just because it's, the tutorial or something. It says it can be built. 5 ore, that much gold. Yeah, maybe it just doesn't want me to do that yet. For tutorial reasons. All right, miscellaneous. What do we got going on there? It's the garrison, army. Let's just do it. Let's create max. You can only construct 1 building per day. Oh, okay. If you did get the quarry, you might notice the gargoyles cost ore to create. You do not have an infinite amount of ore, so you should head out of town to find some. Go north, send your hero to the minor shrine. Okay. Let's go. But there's also a quarry right there. Crystal. Once captured gives 1 crystal per day. Okay. Clues. Treasure clues. Let's get the treasure chest first. 1,000 gold. We have to only pick 1. You know what? Let's go with the sulfur. I don't know. Temple of Nature. In the middle of dense, lush forests, you find a constellation of stones and flowers that belays the Temple of Nature. You may offer 10 mana, 5 crystals, up to 1,000 gold to summon a small group of beasts. Slowing. Enemies struck by this creature have a chance to become slowed. Slowed creatures move very slowly for the rest of battle. When this creature would otherwise die, it instead starts fleeing combat. What? It seems busted. All right, well, we got penguins in our army. Why not, man? Let's get the ore. End turn. Hard. What about this one? Moderate? Let's go down here instead. What's this thing? Minor shrine. So is this the minor? This is the minor shrine. That was something else. Taught your hero the spell. Summon Anima. When you next enter battle, you can choose to use this spell more easily defeat your enemies. Casting a spell costs mana, which will slowly regenerate day by day. Click to the north until you find the ore mine and attack the units defending it. I'm assuming is it up this way? There it is. That's got to be it, right? Doesn't say the name, but I'm pretty sure. Right? It's got to be it. Battle is started. You cast spells by choosing them within the spell book, and you can Then choose where on the battlefield to cast a spell. You can, for instance, summon units on top of enemies' ranged units. Ooh. So if these guys come back, it's not that big of a deal if they die. Have you be in the front then. Where's the spellbook? All right. Okay. Look at these penguins go. Oh my god. Get him, boys. We lost one penguin that I think will also be back. Once the battle is started, you can cast a spell. Yeah, we already. Okay. Gotcha. Each time you fight, your hero gains experience points. Now your hero has reached level 2. Congratulations. You can choose what type of hero you want them to become by picking one of 3 possible skills. Mouse over them to see what they do. Royalty. Decrease the cost of hiring units in your towns. Requires better water magic. Turn some enemy creatures into frogs at the start of combat. When frogs are killed, the original units come back. Huh. It's kind of a mix. I feel like we maybe bork it a bit. Do we like level up too quickly or something? Seems like we can't put anything in. See more information about your hero's stats and skills by double-clicking them in the on the map. Wait, and skills by double-clicking them on the map, or by clicking on their portrait in the bottom left. Hero stats. Oh, by clicking your hero. I see. There it is. We had to double-click it. No, 2 skills, both of them at a basic rank. Each skill can be leveled up several times for better effects. Okay. Mouse over to see what they do. You can click the spellbook to see what spells your hero knows. Afterwards, go claim that ore mine. Okay. So we know Ethermancy. At level 2, it looks like. So maybe we actually did end up putting a point into that. There's our spells. Spell power up. There's our army. All right. Now you mine. Get the ore as well. Each day you can construct another building in town. Buildings are expensive, but they are the key to winning. As you construct more buildings, your town develops, giving access to even more buildings as the game progresses. As you've taken some losses in battle, you should build an infirmary. Can I just do that? I mean, it's not letting me build the, I cannot build the tavern required for the infirmary. So I will buy... So I will buy a guild of mages because I was not allowed to do so. Half of the units you lose in battle can be resurrected in the infirmary. Great. Wounded units automatically go to the infirmary in town. Oh, that's cool. And then are slowly healed. Great. Each day, units leave the infirmary and then can be created. We probably just didn't have the resources for the tavern. Is that what it is? Don't have crystals? It can be created again in the right side panel. Gotcha. Did we? No, we have the crystals. I don't know why we couldn't have done it. Tomorrow a new week starts. This makes all enemy units stronger, but you also gain new units in town from the army buildings you've constructed. So we got the Mage's Guild. What is that? What does that do? 4 spells, 2 minor spells, 1 major spell, and a town portal. To learn town portal requires hero level 5. Gives any visiting hero +1 spell power, once per hero. Okay. So do we know all these now? Because of the Mage's Guild? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, these little minecarts going back and forth. Kind of cute. Let's go fight this. Ba-ba-ba-da! Alright, we got... Move slowly across the field. When this deals damage, it will restore itself equal to 1/4 of the damage dealt. I feel like we want to, like, blitz kill them then. Right? Just, like, something like that. Lest they create issues. So we'll start the battle, but in the meantime, we will summon the anima right here to try and capture their attention, mostly. Oh my god. We've lost Penguin down. Penguin down! Summon. Another summon. Gargoyle down. That's a little bit more concerning. Theoretically, we get that. Look at the penguins running away. Wait, did the penguin, like, actual die somehow? It starts fleeing. Oh, man. Is he actual dead? I'm clicking. There's something happening here. What? It's not letting me spend. Okay, so I am spending the it's a bug. I am spending the skills, it's just not saying it. Teach your hero an air spell, increases the effect of air spells. So there's that. So if we really do want to send our hero back home after we capture this though, so that he can collect them spells. Do we have to go to the door to go in? We do. So I think we've probably collected the spells now, right? Right? How do I know? We can get the tavern now. Unlocks 4 spells, 2 minor spells, 1 major spell, and a town portal. Okay. I can recruit the hero. Look at that. Riffler. Okay. Hero works just like your first hero. You can give them the new units, then give them the new units, then send 2 heroes to meet out in the world. Okay. Let's just create max for both then. Why not? Couldn't build these ones yet. Upgrade the quarry. We can do that. Okay, so we can do that next day. Gotcha. All right, the hell just happened there? I don't know, man. They're met up in the world. Apprentice artisan. Do you know the spells? You do know all those spells. Okay, good. All right, can we, like, combine? When 2 heroes meet, they can exchange units. You can drag units between the armies or right-click to quickly switch them from one hero to another. You can put all units with 1 hero, split your forces. For now, give them all to your strongest hero. Okay, Riffler. North of your town, there's a mountain pass. All right, just like this weird amorphous blue blob boy. Mountain pass leading to a new area. Armor should now be strong enough to defeat the creatures guarding the mountain pass. Go take them out. So we could, like... we could start to... Okay. Impossible. We could then just start to explore. You know what? You go get that ore in the meantime. Sure. And we'll have you go up. I don't know. Why not? Sure. Up we go. But yeah, we'll have you show up here too, just for like, oof. For the sake of like maybe collecting some resources after battle is done. All right. Charges into battle, dealing damage to all enemies it passes on its way. Oof. Send Minotaur. I don't know, man. What does the Harpy do? Oh, we can also just look up here. Able to fly, moving faster, and dodging whenever it can attack. Whenever it can attack, it is able to grab enemies close to death and drop them from great heights, fly over walls. Okay. We want to be a little bit spread out in case the charge works. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Spread it out a little bit here. Not sure exactly how the charge is going to work. Oh, boy. Can we pause? We can fast forward. There's probably a pause. I don't know what it is. Magic arrow. Oh my god, we got so many things we can do now. Scatter them. Oh, they like randomly shifted it around. Summon worm. We do not have the mana for this anymore. We are getting destroyed. Yeah, that was not good. We should have learned what our spells did before we went in, I guess. All right. Creates phantom duplicates of some of the creatures in the hero's army. Chances are for more powerful creatures. Your spell gives them the chance to learn spells every time they level up. Requires a better hex. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, now it's done. All right. Did we learn the one I wanted, or did we put 2 in there? Okay. Alrighty. What are you saying now? The north of your town, mountain pass leading to a new area. The army should not be strong enough to defeat the creatures guarding the mountain pass. Yeah, about that. Let's end the turn here. Could... So the more time you waste, the stronger the units get, though, is the concern. This is a good battle you're having. Would be even better if you bought the full game. I will after. I'm doing a video right now. I will certainly be getting it when it comes to Steam, for sure. All right. Infirmary? Yes. Healing speed percentage save, 50%. So we don't have the ability to get them, though, yet, do we? Why can we not purchase... Oh, because we're not in the town yet, are we? Are we in the town? I thought we were in the town. Why can we not purchase? Because there's 0 left. That's a problem. Yeah, if we would have been able to build the infirmary when the game wanted me to build the infirmary, it would have been a much better situation for us. For sure. But alas. Fine. Show me. I know. I really like it. I'm doing a video trying to showcase it right now, though. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go punch in my my credit card information in the video right at the moment. I will do that after. Thank you. All right. We're screwed. Like. But now we could maybe get. Yeah, it has reset now. No, what are you doing? Don't go up there. Go down. Go down here. Okay, brought back to the dwellings each day to be hired anew. That's all I can do at the moment. Maybe... Okay, so... Wizard or Golem Ice Sculptor. We could do something like that, maybe. How many do we have? 35? Ooh, Rianolem has grown to a township. Pick one of these? Generates weekly growth of... Greatly increases weekly growth of Golem and Automaton. Rate of healing amount from creatures saved by the infirmary. This is cool. Choose between one of these units to use for your army. You can switch back or later. Each week you can only create one of the two. Let's go for the Garlem. Max Garlem. Maximum Garlem. Come on. Come here. Get up as far as you can. Let's trade off the army there. Bip, bip, bip. Hoping them Garlems are going to be really helpful. All right. Impossible. Impossible. Not feeling very confident about the about that. So this is giving me all the resources we were looking for. Moderate. Mercury. I don't know that we need that right now. So, should we just fight the impossible? Let's die. Too many units fielded. What? Oh. Unit value fielded, 94 out of 130. It says too much, but it doesn't look like it's actually too much. Explain that. So who got sent back to the reserves? Some of the penguins, maybe? The penguins are definitely dying. Able to cast spells, it'll group together with other creatures of the same type to cast larger spells. Okay. Periodically restores health to nearby allies. Where are they? Where are they? Where's the sultans? Can't find. I don't see any sultan. It says there's 5 of them, so I'm scared. There'll probably be. I don't know. But the battle mage will do the same sort of idea. I think it's okay. I think we're dead. Okay, let's get their attention over here. The good news is, yeah, I do not see the sultans. And it looks like we're holding our own a little bit better than I anticipated. I think we're gonna die, but like we got rid of most of the gargoyles. Yeah, we are dead. We are dead, but I anticipated worse. I think we just got the fact that we couldn't build the infirmary when it wanted was a little rough. I think there's got to be a reason why. It's either a bug or there's a reason why. Defeat. Fair enough. Absolutely deserved. Oh, so now that hero is dead. And we've, like, totally beefed it in that regard. So you are the only fool we have left. And there's actually, like, there's literally no hope to continue as far as I'm aware here. Let's go die. Kill me. Why am I level 2? Why did I level up? What's happening? I found it. What happened? I'm sorry, Dev! I'm sorry! It's my only hope. I'm so sorry. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Can you take it down? I wonder if you can take him down all by yourself now. Still impossible. It's like auto doing the fight or something? I'm trying to figure out why this is happening in this way. Like, I don't get it. But we're like forcing through the fight somehow? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. But hey, maybe we have a chance now. I doubt it. I doubt it, but hey, let's go. I'm a filthy cheater. Sorry about what I did, Dev. I'm so sorry. Okay. We should have been doing all this stuff. 4 spells, Center Arcane, increase your town income. Upgrade golems into automaton. Yes, please. Still impossible. How? What? I'm confused as to how it's still impossible. Hero unit must mean nothing. Like, hero power must mean nothing. Go to the north of your town. There's a mountain pass leading to a new area. You should be strong enough to go take them out. I mean, I did. Okay. All right, Golem. Automaton. Goblin Gunners. Hero who should be, like, unstoppable in theory. Kind of want to know what my spells are before battle, but again, I can't really. Oh, my God. Rock Elementals. Get him, my boys! Oh, my God. Fireball! Okay. We have so much mana! Okay. Resurrection. What? More rock elementals! This is a brutal fight. Like, everybody's dying anyways. Only have 7 mana at this point. Nothing else is cheap enough. Alright. We're getting there. We don't have any more control that we can really employ here. Where's my hero? He's down here. Get in there, punk. Do you not do anything? Does the hero not attack on its own? I guess the hero just doesn't attack. I'm finding it hard to believe we were supposed to beat this normally when I did the big cheat. Yeah. I'm finding that really hard to believe. All right, so we're out of units entirely. So let's exit to the main menu. That was the tutorial. I am more confused than before. Let's go with easy difficulty for a second. Starting development. Oh, you can oh, okay. Oh, that's really neat. Oh, you can have a random red, random. Okay. The heck? Tiny. Isle of War. Look at all the different zones. Small, no man's island. The UI upgrade is obviously messing this up a little bit. So it's 1 versus 1. Easy township. Sure. You can pick... oh! There's like full-on... Yeah, full-on... Wow! What? This is incredible. Versus the Enclave. This is incredible. All right. Let's just say sure. Step 4, 2 players. Wow, okay. This is fun to watch. Whoa, that's so fun that we get to watch that. Okay. So we are a cat, even though we look like a normal person. All right. Able to fly, moving faster, dodging whenever it can attack. It's able to grab enemies close to death to drop them. Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking we create the max then, right? Can we build on the first? We can. Upgrade anima into forest spirits. Sure. Okay. All right. So now they have afterlife. When they die, it summons anima that will fight for you during the battle and remain afterwards. Okay. Neat. Challenging. Near impossible. Impossible. Hard. So challenging seems like the way to go. All right, so we have a ranger. A chance to fire a rain of arrows which strikes a larger area. Okay. Get you in there. All right. Do we have a spell? Oh, okay. Increase health and sturdiness, but decreases movement slightly. We don't really need movement where we're going, which is the front line. -3 of our 4 spirits, but we've gained 9 anima. That seems very cost effective to get that upgrade right away, though, but still. Ouch. More or less, ouch. Yeah, -13 to the fairies. That's brutal. Ow! Brutal! Okay. Oh, that sound. I like it. Whenever the hero casts a spell, the hero additionally heals nearby units and summons permanent anima onto the field. Strength increases with skill level. Summoning elemental skill or elemental spell increases the effect of all summoning elemental spells. Recruits a treant for the hero's army over time. Ancient treant if your hero already has any in their army. Let's try that out. Like, be a little bit of a support healer kind of a thing. Go for the gold. Find the monolithic stone forgotten by time, brushing away dirt and grime reveals an ancient language. Old King Horus of the... Excuse me. The county of Glaves? And Wood carried his treasures with him to the grave, and even in death he held that which he loved most, 'cause to him... You must try and find this spot. Okay. Tomb resides in a camp close to the alchemy lab. Okay, fair. Can we go in the water? We have to go from the docks. Wait. Visiting the docks allows the hero to build a fleet for his army for 1,000 gold. Interesting. Has it been a day yet? It's not been a day. Kind of want to just pass the time. Uh-oh. He's coming in. All right. Forest Hill. Sounds like a good call. Kind of want the wolves, right? Enemy. Okay. Enemy struck by this creature have a chance to become confused. Confused creatures wander around aimlessly for a few seconds before returning to normal. That does sound really good, though. Attack more often. Let's go with you. You also have more health. We might be able to be more likely to protect you. That sounds good. Near impossible. Near impossible. Hard. Impossible. Near impossible. Ooh, boy. Okay, there's an ash demon. When it dies, summons a group of fireflies. They attack by exploding. Ugh! Let's keep them kind of like separated from you, I guess. Okay. Alright, when we cast a spell, we heal everybody by us. Okay, let's cast it on all you. Get all the defense upgrades. Our hero is dying. They're gonna die. They have ran. But I don't think they can I don't think they can actual die. Okay, so I can't do that. Or I can. Okay, there it is. We're getting absolutely boinked. Those spearmen are ruining us. Are we just supposed to avoid combat? How are we supposed to do this? If we're supposed to avoid combat entirely? Like, how do we get anything done? Because now we've lost all our units. But what were my other options that I had? You know? What were the other options I had? Like, in order to get any resources. In order to get any resources, we have to do these fights. It's like, theoretically, how could I ever come back? From this this downgrade. So, okay, so we can recruit our hero back. That helps. It's a good start. We can upgrade those into fairies for what it's worth. It's like, are we supposed to just sit and wait? Until we get enough to have, like, an actual army worth caring about? Is that the idea? That doesn't seem very correct. None of them are even available to be built again. We have the extra hero if we wanted them. Base growth is 12, can be built. Pack Hunter into Moonbeast. Ranger Expert. Greatly increase the Ranger output. One-time boost makes all your heroes level up. Maybe. Go with the Ranger Expert for now. Can't get that, can we? No. Max them out. And we'll get those later. I guess that's... We can... Yeah, apparently it's only an upgrade for the dog. Okay. It's fine. Does increase the base growth is 12. Okay. Like, it kind of feels like I should run away from this guy. Some gold here. That's nice. Did we just, like, moderate? Did we just spawn by... We must have just spawned by a brutal fight. Like, a really disgusting fight. Because... Yeah, that's just gnarly. We're not getting any more production out of those. Near impossible. Impossible. What the hell, man? Alright, we'll bring you up, bring you there. Drop you right in front. What the heck? Alright. Can we even get to them? We have to actually put down the old... we have to break down the walls, even though we're flying. Alright. Need to get in there, because we heal those around us. It says usually they do fine on their own, they say. You'll be fine, they say. Oops. What? Okay. We should be okay. The good news is we will win this fight. Finally. A success again. Player 1. Will you let wild nature return to the sawmill? An overgrown sawmill will produce 1 wood every day, as well as 10 wood each week. It will become guarded and will make any elemental gate under your control stronger. Okay. Yeah. Treant. Recruit Treant. Turns some enemy creatures into frogs. Start combat. That might be good for us. Let's go with this one. Did we do it? Did we do it? We did it. Okay, what is our spell? We learned Summon Anima, which honestly sounds great right now. Hard. Impossible. So we've captured that. We will not be able to sneak around there, and I don't know if they're going to be able to... Alright, let's just let it happen. They run and fight me, they run and fight me. Oh, no. Okay. I just want to make my army bigger. I want something to not be impossible. I want to see the words challenging instead now. Growth is 9. Base growth was 6. So are we at the max? Is that what it is? Is that what you're telling me? Be able to upgrade our boys. I want to spend my money to be able to actually become stronger. That sounds great. Did I switch to wolves? I did. But I don't have any satyrs either. Easy. This has become easy now. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I guess yeah, maybe you are just supposed to stand still for a while and just wait. Feels wrong. Feels incorrect. If we wait, we could get the heal off, but I feel like that's okay. All right, everybody, come back. Fight the same guys. Everybody fight the same guys. Group up so we can force field. There we go. All right. Not too bad. We lost one of our forest spirits. That's so much better. Challenging. Not impossible, though. What do we got for miscellaneous? We could get another hero, I guess. Unlocks faction-specific mechanic. Gives you elementals each day. Once you've paid some resources to tune the gate to an elemental plane of your choice, amount of elementals rise with number of overgrown mines. I mean, that sounds fun. Challenging, near impossible. Challenging, easy. All right, the week is passed. Are we able to get more now? Yes. Let's go. Moonbeast. I feel like we have too many now. But the good news is everything should be really easy. I kind of want to get this because it was talking about that prior. Gives you elementals each day. Cool. Cool. This is easy now. All right. Hello, sir. I feel like... Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like we have too many. Okay, yeah. When we sent back 10 to our reserve. How do we... Just literally take one? There's got to be... There has to be an easier way than this. Shift cuts out half of them. There has to be a way to drop just a specific amount, right? There has to be a better way. All right. Too many units fielded. Trying to figure out what the limit is exactly there. There we go. All right. Drop you all up there. You there. Doggos up front. Good stuff. Get in there. Everybody just in. In. All in. Actually, maybe we summon the animus, spread it out, and then 3, 2, 1, go down. Force field. All right. Get in there! Destroy! For an easy fight, it was... we lost a little bit. Got a huge experience gain, though. Sounds fun. Oh, we got another level up. Creation. After combat, hero will create some elemental creatures for their army. Depends on the mana spent during combat. Actually, that sounds fun. Do we have one yet? No. Miscellaneous. Elemental gate. Oh, pay once to open the gate to an elemental plane. Ooh. Let's just go based on visuals. I want the fire boy. Once per day, you'll get an elemental of that type. Gotcha. So he dropped all his stuff. Defense and attack up or 750 gold? Sure. Morale. Oh, destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Is that a new week beginning, or was that a... Whoops. Nice. Welcome aboard, Spirited Fire. Upgrade those. Once per day. Okay, what else do we want to get? Grizzly Den gives grizzlies to fight for you over time. The more anima and forest spirits in town, the more grizzlies join you. So we already have that. Upgrade pack hunters into moonbeasts. Okay. Yeah, we did that. Kill the mages. Infirmary. Probably a good call. I'll get a wood each day. Sure. All right. Yeah, now I'm feeling busted. Like, now I'm feeling so strong. What is this? Is it gold mine? Let's go for it. Let's push our luck as we are about to wrap up here. Too many units fielded. Power 5, power 3. Okay. I'm trying to figure out where the line is there. We've done it. Don't need them to be in separate packs like that. But actually, then, you know what? That can... Nah, we don't need them to be separate packs. All right. Where are these? Where are they? Am I losing my marbles? I see the enemies' versions of them. I don't see ours. Oh, there they are. They spawned now. They either were hidden back there in the first place or not. Or I just missed it. Yep. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Popper's up there. Range. All right. Start. Everybody blitz. Blitz them. Okay. Drop these in. Everybody in. So we're going to do a shield on everybody. We're out of mana. Wait, what? Is this more expensive now? What happened? Mana comes back. How often? We lost our fire elemental. It's fine. Shape creation. Creation. Etherling. Able to avoid damage from some incoming attacks. What do you mean shape creations? Dang, man. There's so much here. It's so neat. All right. Good. Get it, get it. Overgrown gold mine produces 1. Yeah? Is there a reason to not do that? I don't know. Like, all right. Before we go, before we're done for the day, let's do our challenging fight. Too many units fielded. Unit value fielded. It says we're fine. It lied. Okay. It was confused. It was like there must have been some kind of like a weird half or something that was delayed there. All right. This is incredibly cool. There's obviously like weird little itty bits here and there that I think are gonna be okay. So yeah, we're out of mana. Out of mana. We're gonna lose some stuff then. Archers can stay. Everything else in. In. Destroy these mage things. We're getting bodied. I'm well aware that this was going to be a gnarly fight. And in another situation, I probably wouldn't take it. But hey, maybe these resources, maybe whatever this well is going to be really, really helpful. Who freaking knows? All right. Just only a couple left. Hero 1, right? Hero player 1. Let's go. God, that was very expensive, though. All right. Level 8 needed for that. Sure. All right. Well, boy howdy. That was a very, very solid, very fun time. This has been... Oh, my God. This has been Heroes Hour. Sorry, but I was trying to pull up the itch.io page to make sure I had all the extra information, but I'm just going to go based off memory because it's freaking out over there. Itch.io, link in the top description. You can pick it up right now for $10. I believe it's still being worked on. You can play the free demo, everything that I'm doing here today. You can check it out to try it for free before you buy it, and you can wishlist it on Steam. I'll put a link for that as well. It'll be coming out. Question mark, question mark, question mark. I don't know if it has a release date or not. I guess I could probably try and open up Steam. That maybe isn't going to be freaking out as much. Heroes Hour is just coming out in 2021. So, I mean, that's info enough, right? Like, there's only a couple months of the year left. So it should be out within the next 3 months, unless it gets delayed, in which case, you know, it happens. This is so ambitious. So cool. I really like it. I recommend it despite the bugs. Absolutely. Despite the weirdness, despite the bugs. And hell, maybe that, for what it's worth considering. That stuff might not even be in the actual full version. That might be a demo version problem only. It could be due to the fact that I increased the UI or something. Like, all of those things, like, whatever, you know, whatever. It's all understandable. This game is incredible. Super fun. Highly recommended checking out. Yeah, I'd love to see what else it's got in store. But let's escape to the main menu here. Skirmish. Ooh. So there's even like a okay. Seems like there's a couple things that don't play well with the UI, but for viewer purposes, I can't. For this game, I couldn't possibly leave it at the base UI scale. Nobody would be able to read anything. So, that is that. That's going to do it for today. Heroes Hour. Check it out. My name is Retramation. I cover indies every single day. If you want to find new stuff so things like this do not slip under your radar, you better be subscribed, dang it. Otherwise, you're going to be missing out. I don't know what to tell you. Click button, get free video. Click button, get free video, find cool game, then lose money because you bought cool game. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.